Hello, everyone. Today, we will explore Magento 2 Marketplace Request for Quotation. It allows the customer to request a quotation for that particular product. Also, the admin can send the requested quote to the sellers. Simplify negotiations, boost conversions, and seamless communication. Apart from this, I would like to mention that if you need extensions for increasing the sales of your e-commerce store, then you can visit store.webkul.com and explore a number of products for every technology. We also have the user guide for the same in our blog sections, from where you can check the features and configuration and get to know the functionality of the extensions as well. Now, let's move back to our video. Here we can see the admin panel. We can click Store and navigate configuration. Here we can see the configuration of the module. Here we can see the enabled option. We can choose yes or no. When we choose no, then module will be disabled. When we choose yes, then module should be enabled. Fill the minimum quantity for the accreditation like we fill 20. Then customer should not able to fill the quantity less than 20. In the request for court approval required, we can choose yes or no. When we choose no, then approval is not required by admin. When we choose yes, then approval is required for the particular quotation. Fill the extension for the particular files. In the Select Button Preference section, we can choose Show Add to Cart button. When we choose Show Add to Cart button, then Add to Cart button should be shown on the product page. Then we choose Show Request for Code button. Then Request for Code button will be shown on the product page, and Add to Cart button should not be shown on the product page. When we choose Show Both buttons, then Request for Code button and Add to Cart button both will be shown on the product page. Here we can fill the days in the set expiry days for remainder mail. In the Request for Quote transaction emails, here we can send the emails by customer action, like quote Mail to Seller Template, quote Reply Mail to Seller Template, quote Reply Mail to Customer Template, quote Expiry Reminder Mail to Customer Template in the cron settings. Here we can choose the daily, weekly, monthly option. In the frequency section, we can choose daily. In the start time, here we can fill the start time like B is at 01, 04, 012. Now we can click Save Configuration button. Here we can see the successful message. You shape the configuration. How to create the custom attribute. First, we click Stores and navigate Product under the Attributes section. Here we can see the list of product attributes. We can click Add New Attribute, fill the default level. Choose the text field in Catalog Input. Type Section in the Value Required section. When we choose Yes, then value is required on the front end. When we choose No, then value is not required on front end. Click Manage Levels, fill the default store view, click Storefront Properties. Admin can select all configuration accordingly. Click Save Attribute button. Here we can see the successful message is showing. Click Marketplace Management. Navigate Manage Custom Attributes. Here we can see the list of custom attributes. We can select the custom attribute, click Actions button, click Show in Front End button, click OK. Here we can see the custom attribute will be enabled and showing status Yes in Show in Court Form section. In the Customer panel, customer can send the request for the quotation of the products. Either products are available or not, it is not required. Customer can send the request by two ways. The first way is, customer can click the drop-down option in the banner list and navigate Request for Quote button. Fill the all details in the request form accordingly. Fill the product name as Webkul Bag. Fill the quantity as 6. Choose the category as Product. Choose the tax class as Taxable Goods. Upload the product image. Fill the description of the product. Fill the seller ID. After that, customer can click the Request for Code button. Here we can see the request is successfully sent. And the second way is, customer can go to the particular product which the customer want. Here, customer can see the Request for Quote button, fill the all details accordingly. Customer can click the Request for Quote button. Here we can see the request is successfully sent. Now go to the admin panel. Click the Marketplace Management, click the Manage Request. Here we can see the list of requests by the customer, and admin can select the particular request, click the Action button, click the Send Quote to all sellers, click OK. Here we can see the request were successfully sent to the all sellers. When customer want to see the request quotation, then customer can click the My Requested Quote button. And here customer can see the quote. List of my requested quotation. Click the View button. Here the all details of the quotation like seller name, seller registration ID, attribute, cost of the product, and product sample image. Click the Quote by Seller button. Here the customer can see the status of the requested quotation open, pending, answered, resolved, close. In the seller end, seller can easily manage the request for code configuration. Seller can click the Request for Code button and navigate all requested codes. Here, seller can see the all requested codes which generated by the customers and easily see the code status as open, pending, answered, resolved, closed, declined, expired. Now going another configuration, all quoted products. In the all quoted products, seller can see the product list which generated by request code. Like we see the status as completed. Now going another configuration, allow category list. Here, seller can easily choose the category. As collection now going done, button and click Save button, seller can handle the request code by the categories. Now click Request for Code Configuration in the Add to Cart button. Enable section seller can choose between all product and per product. When seller can choose all product, then Add to Cart button, enable for all products. When seller can choose per product, then Add to Cart button, enable for per product. In the Show Add to Cart button section, when seller can choose Yes, then Add to Cart button will be show on the product page. When seller can choose No, then Add to Cart button will not be show on the product page. In the Request for Code Enable section, seller can choose between all product and per product. When we choose all product, then Request for Quote button, enable for all product. When we choose per product, then Request for Quote button, enable for per product. In the Show Request for Quote button section, seller can choose Yes or No accordingly. When we choose Yes, then Request for Code button will show on the product page. When we choose No, then Request for Code button will not be shown on the product page. Click Save button. Here we can see the successful message after saving the configuration. Admin can click Marketplace Management and navigate Manage Requested Codes. Here admin can see the list of request code. Now admin can choose the request and click Action button and navigate Send Code to all sellers. Click OK. Here we can see the successfully message to send to all sellers. Now seller can click Request for Code button and navigate All Requested Code button. Here, seller can see the all requested code. Now seller can click View button. Seller can see the request for the product by the customer end. Now seller can conversation to the customer, fill the whole quantity of the product like 8, fill the price of the product, fill the message for the customer, upload the product image. Send message. Here we can see the successfully sent. Now, in the Customer section, we can click View Code by Seller. Now we can click View button. Here customer can see the seller response, bulk quantity, per unit price, and product image. Now customer send the response to the seller. Now click Send Message. Here we can see the message was successfully sent to the seller. Now going to the seller end and click All Request Codes. Click Resolve. Now click View. Here seller can see the customer response. Now seller can create the product and set the code expiry time. Now create the product, showing the message. You create a product name. Click OK. Now seller can see the expiry time and status, approve, quantity, and per price. Now go to the customer. Click Quote by Seller. Click Resolved. Click View. Here, the Click Here Purchase option will be generated. Now, customer can click this option. Here, product was successfully added into the cart. Now, customer can easily buy up this product, same quantity which customer will be generated. Click Proceed to Checkout. Fill the address. Now click Next button. Click Place Order. Here, customer purchased successfully that product, which did request for the quotation. I hope you like it. If you have any queries, please contact us at support@webkul.com or raise a ticket at webkul.uvdesk.com. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.